First at 6, we are following breaking news in the ongoing election fraud investigation in the state's 9th congressional district. Within the past 45 minutes, more than 700 pages of documents related to the investigation were released.
Today was the deadline for both sides to file documents in court. The race between Mark Harris and Dan McCready is still uncertified due to allegations of absentee ballot fraud against Harris's campaign.
NBC Charlotte's Tanya Mendes has been poring over these documents since they were released. Tanya, what have you learned?
It's incredible how much information in these documents filed by the State Board of Elections, and also Dan McCready, who wants his voice heard as well. They're trying to stop a judge from granting Mark Harris's request to be seated. First up, the State Board of Elections argument. The board says that by law, they are obligated to conduct and complete a full investigation into the alleged fraud impacting the NC9 election. They say that investigation is still going on to this day, and if a judge grants Harris's request to be seated, their investigation would be halted in its tracks. There would be no chance to take action if they find evidence of wrongdoing, and they couldn't call for a new election. They told the judge that Harris has failed to demonstrate a clear legal right to be seated, and the state board is under no legal duty to certify the results. As for Dan McCready, his camp says Harris is asking for this election to be certified despite the fact that he hired the man who's accused of committing election fraud. They want an evidentiary hearing to determine whether the election was tainted. Now, Harris's lawyer submitted more than 600 pages, making the arguments that we've heard before, that they believe they won, and there's no proof that the election results were impacted. We're going to continue to dissect everything that was filed, and we will bring you new information as it develops. Reporting live in the newsroom, I'm Tanya Mendes, NBC Charlotte.
A lot coming out of those documents, Tanya. Thank you.